Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 10 of the 31 Days of Horror. D-Bougie86 back up in this. That's right, guys. And today I have a film from 2005. Shocker, right? Yes, I know. And this film, actually, I remember seeing all the time when I was flipping through Sci-Fi Channel. I actually have seen this film before. And it goes by at least two titles I know of, and the DVD I own of it is known as Chupacabra Terror, or it's also known as Chupacabra Dark Seas. Yeah, this was a made-for Sci-Fi Channel movie back in the day, and it's actually, spoiler alert, one of the better ones that was made for that channel. Pretty much what we set up, our setup is, we meet our main antagonist of the movie, Dr. Pinnell, played by Giancarlo Esposito, and he's a cryptozoologist who ends up going on this cruise line, and he's actually bringing his shipment back to where he came from this island off the coast of Mexico or South America, that type of deal. And the captain of the ship is played by, of course, John Rhys-Davies, of course, from Lord of the Rings and Indiana Jones fame. And, it's like a cruise ship. You get to see the everyday life of the cruise ship as the film progresses. And what we know is actually the cargo guys end up fucking with Dr. Pinnell's cargo. And his cargo gets out, and his cargo is a chupacabra, living, breathing chupacabra that's now on this cruise ship, stalking the prey. And it's pretty much a tale of survival where they have to try to stop this thing before things get really crazy. And it gets bad shit, this movie. There's a lot of cool subplots too. There's this one thief character that comes out and plays robs cruise ships. It's weird. And that's the movie that progresses. The thing I like about this one compared to other movies of this time period, especially from movies that aired on the Sci-Fi Channel, this one uses majority of practical effect. There are a few visual effects here and there, but the Chupacabra itself is a dude in a suit, which is cheesy in its own right, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. But it actually looks fucking cool. At least they have something to interact with and to have the actors actually interact with. I like that aspect of the movie. And there's fucking gore. There's lots of gore. There's one scene where you see one of the military dudes that comes later in the movie. He wakes up, he's like, oh, and half his fucking body's gone and his guts are hanging out. It's gore's galore. You get the Chupacabra's a savage. He doesn't even finish meals half the time. He goes on to the next victim. There's some comedic characters. There's definitely some goofy cheese in this movie. And, John Rhys-Davies, you think he would not be in this type of movie for a long period of time. He's in the whole movie. He's the main, one of the main heroes. I there's some cheesy tropey shit too, where you have this dinner scene before hell breaks loose, where you get to see the main mostly the main cast of characters that you're gonna follow into this movie, either to their survival or their death, pretty much. And that's tropey as all hell in these type of movies. It's super fun. It's it's a cheesy B movie, and I like these. These are your shut your brain off movies. But the reason why I like this one compared to a lot of the other ones that I've seen is, it's just gore and practical effects that makes your movie better. You could have a few CGI effects here and there. I don't mind CGI that much in movies, but as long as you have some good gore and practical effects in there mixed in, it's really fun. It's a fun, there's not a lot of these boat horror movies per se that are actually good. this one's good, and it's actually also fun. It runs 88 minutes. It gets in there. It does what it does. It's a shut your brain off movie. It's one that you gotta see. You just gotta shut your brain off to certain things that happen when, it does play with the tropes. I won't argue. The acting is kind of melodramatic in some sense, especially between like John Rhys-Davies' daughter, who's actually American. We find out her mom's actually American, so that explains for her American accent and him being British. You know what I mean? And you got like I like to call him Renta Center Patrick Muldoon. He looks exactly like Patrick Muldoon. This dude, who's the actual like male like marshal character, who's actually on board trying to find the thief of the cruise line ships. It's fucking weird in that sense. But overall, super fun movie. I really highly recommend it, especially if you like creature features and practical effects. Fucking awesome shit right here. I love Chupacabra Terra. It's one of my favorite like movies of this type from this time period, for sure. If I had to rate it, 7.5 out of 10. Really fucking dig it. It is kind of goofy and stupid in some points. It does play with the tropes that make it not original per se, but overall, highly recommended if you want like a good shut your brain off creature feature. Get your friends over and have a few beers. This is definitely the type of movie I would recommend to those people. Def fun shit. Check it out. Alright guys, that's it for day 10. I hope you enjoyed it. Back tomorrow with another one, peeps. So I'll see you then. Peace out.